Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the sprint race that just happened in Misano. Now, before we get into it, here's how it finished. Pecco Bagnaia won it from Jorge Martin, Enea Bastianini, Marc Marquez, Pedro Acosta, Brad Binder, Fabio Quartararo, Marco Bezzecchi, Franco Morbidelli, Maverick Vinales, Miguel Oliveira, Aleix Espargaro, Fabio Di Giannantonio, Alex Marquez, Jack Miller, Luca Marini, Johan Zarco, Raul Fernandez, Taka Nakagami, Augusto Fernandez, and Joan Mir. Now, I am still traveling, so videos will be returning back to normal tomorrow, but I was much happier with this sprint race than I was the last time, in the way that there was a little bit of battling up the front that we did see. Now, you know, at the start of the race, Jorge Martin got an absolute belter of a start again. You know, I think it was Acosta was in second place, but Pecco was in third, but he soon dispatched Acosta, and you could see Pecco this time very much so more patient, but he didn't allow his tire pressure to go through the roof. So really interesting to see the strategic stuff there from Pecco. Martin, he just made a mistake and Pecco went in, and then it was just unrecoverable. You know, it was close. I thought at the last lap, if I'm honest, I thought Jorge Martin was going to have a go, but unfortunately he didn't have it in him. But saying that, you know, it was a good race between the two of them, definitely in a different league from any other rider out there. Enea Bastianini had a strong ride as well, you know, but he was still like 1.3 seconds behind him. Marc Marquez didn't have a bad race, but you kind of knew from this morning's practice and qualifying that he was thereabouts, but he wasn't going to be troubling the front two. His race really was with Bastianini in my own head when I saw it this morning. Pedro Acosta, again, he did a very good race. You know, he was in there battling at the very start, and more importantly, again, he's beaten Brad Binder home. Brad Binder had a solid race again. Fabio Quartararo, I think he started 7th, finished 7th. Not a bad race though for the Yamaha. And as we know, the new Yamaha V4 should be seen sometime middle of next season. Marco Bezzecchi, I would have expected him a little bit further forward, as well with Franco Morbidelli, but hey ho, sprint race happens. Maverick Vinales, Miguel Oliveira, again, didn't really see too much of them, and Aleix Espargaro, the three Aprilias all in a row. It was a good ride from Fabio Di Giannantonio, considering the crash he had yesterday in free practice 2. You know, that was a heavy shot that he took, so good to see him out there. A bit surprised to see Alex Marquez so far back. Jack Miller also, you know, sprint races are kind of his thing, you know, and I thought maybe with his contract signed and everything settled down that we may see the old Jack. Luca Marini, top Honda. I'll say that again, Luca Marini, top Honda. You know, it was good to see him thereabouts. You know, he was genuinely just ahead of Zarco, but, you know, it is good to see Marini starting to understand this Honda a small bit. Zarco again close to him. Raul Fernandez, bit surprised that he was that far back. Taka Nakagami, Augusto Fernandez, and Joan Mir. I will give Joan Mir a bit of credit in the way that this was his first technical race weekend around here this season, as he missed out on the last one. Also, of course, Alex Rins didn't start the race as he's out with an illness. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good sprint. You know, tomorrow is a different race. You know, I think, you know, Bagnaia and Martin will definitely be at the pointy end of it. Bastianini normally comes strong towards the end. So does Marquez. So it could be anything. Let's just see what the weather holds for tomorrow. What does the track hold? And yeah, it's hard to look past Pecco in tomorrow's race. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the sprint race? Who was your rider of the day? And who is your race winner tomorrow? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.